welcome back to V Speaks. My name is V. To all my subbies, I haven't forgotten about you. I love you. I love you so much. Yo, Batong. I love you. And to all the newbies, please don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends about V Speaks. And please follow me on Instagram. I'll put it right here. Today's topic is accepting situations for the way they are. And disclaimer, okay? This video isn't about like accepting everything. You know, some things are very hard to accept. Some things take long for us to accept them, you know. So accepting situations for the way they are comes with a lot of reflecting and a lot of thinking and a lot of letting bygones be bygones and a lot of, I think, more of a lot of growing and realizing that there are certain things that you haven't accepted in your life that are pulling you back. So accepting situations for the way they are. And one of the most hardest things to accept for the way that it is death. So that's why I'm saying disclaimer, not everything is, I'm not saying accept everything. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying accept certain situations for the way they went. I have personally accepted how I was bullied when I was younger for my weight, more especially when I started my journey of self-confidence and esteem. Before I started this self-love, self-confidence, self-esteem thing, I first had to forgive and accept that, you know, no matter where I go, no matter what thing I experience in life, my weight will always be something that people see first. And seeing as I've been the way that I am for some time, it made me realize that, you know, it is what it is, man. We need to keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, and other things, you know, that I can't mention. You know, accepting that you may never be friends with certain people or see certain people ever again. You know, yeah, man, it's kind of like an intense topic for me to accept, because accepting comes with also a lot of responsibility, a lot of forgiving, a lot of reflecting, a lot of thinking. You know, had I let this thing go, I almost swore. Had I let this thing go a few years ago after it happened, my life wouldn't be progressing. You know, if that thing that you haven't accepted is the stumbling block in your life. So to accept things as they are means to let go of your expectations of how things should be. Instead, allow things to be what they are. It means to say to yourself, it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do to change the current situation. I think accepting the things things the way they are, not situations and stuff, is an it is what it is type of situation, and then you keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? For example, when you had a fight with someone and it was a big thing, or let me talk about relationships. When you're in a relationship with someone and you're communicating the things that you don't like that they're doing, or you're trying to effectively communicate your love language, or you're trying to tell them that this is how I like this, I don't like it when you do this, but they're saying you're nagging, or they're saying you're complaining, or they're not understanding that you're trying to communicate. You're not fighting, you're trying to communicate that 1, 2, 3 didn't sit well with me. Please, can we find a more effective way to communicate and not do the things that I like? But then when certain things keep reoccurring in that relationship and you let it go, and unfortunately it didn't end well, it's something that you kind of need to eventually accept, so that you can be able to be in a new relationship with another guy or girl in a positive way, and not bring the baggage from a previous relationship into the new one. You know? Why is acceptance so important? There are three main reasons why it is good to accept things as they are. Number one, trying to change reality is a battle you're guaranteed to lose. It leads to feelings of bitterness, anger, and sadness. Reimagining, rethinking, seeing that thing happening over and over and over, replaying that scenario. And hey, when you when you had an argument with someone and you kept quiet, or there's things that you didn't say, and marabona, they were on fire, and then after you leave you realize, hey, actually I should have said 1, 2, 3 to this person. You get what I'm saying? So trying to change that reality, it's just not something that's, you can't really go back in the past. You can't time travel. You get what I'm saying? Number two, acceptance allows you to recognize and face the actual problem. Denying reality prevents you from problem solving and may lead to more serious consequences. That's why I feel like when there's one big thing that you can't accept, let's exclude death from that, because that's something that you have to live with, right? Let's talk about things that are scenarios or situations that happen with people that are still on earth that yeah. So like I said at the beginning of the video, when you are holding on to situations and scenarios that happened in the past about certain people or certain things that have happened, it does really take you back. Have you noticed, see, like there will be those drunkard grannies and grandpas, or that one uncle that didn't really make it in life or make the right decisions. When they start getting older, they realize, oh damn, stay in school, kids, stay in school, those ones. It's because they replay that scenario over and over and over again, and maybe by the time they tell the youth to stay in school, they kind of accepted it, but they're still drunkards. So I kind of feel like they feel like it's too late. So I think we should not get to a point where we don't solve the problems that happen in our lives and we just avoid and always replay things. You get what I'm saying? Because the smallest thing can make you stop talking to someone you really care about, and the only problem was that you didn't communicate properly. So that's a problem that you could have solved 10, 5, 3 months ago, So yeah. Number three, accepting things as they are leads us towards a sense of peace and calm. It is normal to feel angry, sad, or disappointed when you first acknowledge that you have no control over a difficult situation. However, acceptance will help you eventually feel lighter, as it is a burden that has been removed. Accepting things that the way situations or things the way that they are. Hey, the topic is very long. Accepting situations or things for the way they are releases kind of like a huge burden on you, because it's kind of like you're holding a grudge. You get what I'm saying? More especially if you're holding a grudge on someone and then you realize that actually I'm over it. Recently I just came face to face with someone from my past that I don't like. That person doesn't know that I don't like them, but then I realized the situation that made me realize that I don't like them, I'm actually over it after I spoke about it. I was like, actually, this person, I don't like them, ne? But the thing that happened, I've accepted it. I've accepted that loss, and it is what it is, and I've moved on. So whatever whether you are going to be in a situation where you're accepting things in the future, or you are at that point right now where you have realized that there's something that's holding you back, and something that is from the past that you were holding hostage. Good luck with that journey, and yeah, let go of that burden. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.